Hello everyone and welcome to another DVD review. The film I'm getting ready to talk about was directed by a man named T. West, the guy who directed House of the Devil. And I haven't seen House of the Devil, but this film I know a decent amount about House of the Devil, and I know it was exclusive released on a VHS, so it goes for about like $300 on Amazon and eBay and stuff like that, maybe even more now. Anyways, T. West directed it. It stars Pat Healy and Sarah Paxton. And we all know Sarah Paxton, she's in, the remake of Last House on the Left, which didn't get the best reviews, but I liked it a lot. And then she was also in Shark Night 3D, which I thought was a fairly decent, shark film, just for, being what it is. Anyways, the film I'm talking about is a film called The Innkeepers. And I'll be honest, after I watched this, it comes out on DVD, April 24th of this month, and I really didn't know what to think about it, honestly. I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. It was, because the first hour of it, more the first 40 minutes or so, is a very slow, not a lot happens. Throughout the most of the film, you're like, oh my god, I wish this would end, or you might be thinking, oh my god, I really wish something would happen, is probably what you're thinking. But the whole thing that kept my eyes peeled throughout the entire movie, and really kept me at the edge of my seat during this film, was the vibe of the movie. It just had a cool horror feel to it. And let's get to the basic plot of the film. It starts off with Sarah Paxton's character and Patty Lee's character, and they are the front desk counter people at a hotel, and this hotel is not making any much business, and it's getting ready to actually close down, and they're sleeping at the hotel, watching it, they're checking their last few customers in, letting them stay there, excuse me, they're letting their last few customers stay there, and they're pretty much watching it, and as the story goes, they have always believed that a ghost was in this place. So the last few days that they decide to sleep there, they decide, hey, let's get our boom mics out, let's get our radios out, let's get all our EVP stuff out, and let's walk around and see if that ghost really does live in this place. And so as the story goes, you guys have to watch to see if they find one. Anyways, that's pretty much the plot of the film. It received fairly decent reviews. Kind of mixed for some people. Some people thought it was too slow. Others thought that it was a fairly good film. Let me say, if you like House of the Devil by T. West, because T. West, was the director. If you liked House of the Devil, he also directed The Innkeepers. And if you liked House of the Devil, you'll definitely like Innkeepers because they both have that kind of same feel to it. I think The Innkeepers might be a tad slower than House of the Devil, though. But The Innkeepers actually pays off for a pretty decent film. If I had to give it a 1 through 10 rating, I'd probably give it a solid 7, maybe an 8, just because of the last 20 or 30 minutes of the film, because there were some really creepy scenes towards the end. One of my favorite segments of the film really didn't creep me out. This isn't too much of a spoiler. You'll see, if you watch it, you'll see the scene. But there's a scene where Sarah Paxton's character is walking around with a mic and a radio, and she has headphones on, where she can hear everything that's going on in the hotel, and there's a piano down on the lower level, and she, walks down the stairs, and there's this piano, and she starts to hear it playing, and she's like, oh, what's that? So she goes towards it, and then two of the piano keys actually push down by themselves, and I thought that scene was really well done. Another thing that I love about the movie, besides just the feel of it, with the music, if anything, if the film doesn't creep you out, just listen to that music, and let's let it go through your head, and then kind of think about the movie a little more, and imagine if you were actually in that situation with the characters. Just put yourself in their shoes, and you'll really see, that the movie had a really creepy vibe to it. Because I'll be honest, it takes a lot in the movie to creep me out. There's only been a few, like Grave Encounters, kind of a low budget, kind of, what's the TV series called? Kind of a ghost adventures kind of movie. The whole, found footage thing. But I found that to be a genuinely, creepy film. I'm not too huge on Paranormal Activity. It's just, not my thing. There's a fourth one coming out this October, and I'm not too excited about it, but I'll probably check it out just because it's a horror film in October. Anyways, back to the review. But I really felt like there was probably maybe about 2 or 3 scenes in the movie that really kind of just gave me that creepy kind of vibe. And I liked it because that's why I like horror films. I like the director testing what the viewer can see and testing the viewer's emotions. That's what really sets horror apart as a genre from other films. But anyways, Innkeepers, 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5, 8 as a second opinion, like I said earlier. Great film. You guys should really check it out. That's pretty much our review. like, comment, subscribe to my page, and I will see you guys later with another DVD review.